As technology becomes more advanced, the frugal appeal of running can easily be overwhelmed by our desire to buy the latest electronics aimed at getting you into shape. On running forums all across the web, one brand has become synonymous with GPS watches, and when someone posts about my Garmin, you know they're serious about their training. The manufacturer's latest watch is the Forerunner 610, which takes everything Garmin knows about sport technology and puts it in a better product, making it easier to use. Gone is the annoying bezel control of its predecessor, the Forerunner 410. Garmin has replaced this with a resistive touchscreen which is surprisingly responsive without being too sensitive. This means the menus can be used while wearing gloves, something that will be a welcome development to non-fair weather runners. The menus themselves are clearer, which makes navigation simpler. Checking your training history is one click off the main screen instead of being a subset of the training section. The 1-inch screen is clear to read with a good backlight, and while it's 75 grams, the watch is heavier than previous models. It's narrower and lower in profile. Recording a run is easy. You don't need to access the training menu, you simply swipe your timing page and the watch intuitively starts looking for a fix on a satellite, which it finds in under a minute. In-run controls take full advantage of the touchscreen, allowing a runner to swipe between menus, displaying up to 4 screens of customizable data, showing everything from heart rate, calories burned, speed, pace, time and distance. Screens can also be set to auto-scroll, so you can review your details on the move without having to touch the watch. Runs can be uploaded wirelessly onto the Garmin Connect service to display more detailed stats and record or share your details online. Battery life is excellent at 4 weeks on watch mode and 8 hours in training mode with GPS turned on. In practical terms, we charged the watch on Friday, went for a 10k run for 53 minutes the following Tuesday and had 50% of battery life left. It's longer lasting than the battery on the 410, but it did take nearly twice as long to charge at almost 3 hours. Despite or perhaps because of this, the watch is easier to power down into sleep mode if you want to save the battery, and it charges using a magnetic connector which attaches to the metal back of the watch. Additional features include a virtual partner system so you can pace yourself against previous completed courses and set up a target pace to keep up with as you train. You can also pinpoint up to 100 previous locations so you can navigate back to a rendezvous point. And you can set interval training to customize a walk, run or jog sprint routine. The watch is compatible with the Garmin FootPod sensor, so you can run on a treadmill or in an area with no satellite reception, and you can get a heart rate monitor. The Garmin Forerunner 610 is without a doubt the best sport watch we've reviewed to date. It's versatile, responsive, accurate, and well designed. It's not just the big things, like how it's packed with features and the way they're accessed and arranged in a logical way. It's the small details, like how you can set the time manually without having to be connected to a computer or a satellite signal. Or the magnetic charger, or the scrolling menus or the touchscreen. It's a great product with a hefty price. While the 410 launched at £300 with a heart rate monitor, the 610 is a hefty $359 with the HRM or $329 without. But in the field of sport technology, nowhere has the phrase "you get what you pay for" been more fitting, and sacrifices are something that athletes know all about.